going on, everybody? Dave from PS Nation. Got a couple minutes to talk to Deej about Destiny, the Taken King. So first thing, the new location. There's a new spot?
Yeah, we're opening a new destination on your director. We are sending you to the Dreadnought, or rather the Dreadnought is coming for you. This is Oryx's spacefaring fortress. It's full of loot. Oryx, of course, is the Taken King of note. He is on a path to revenge. He's Crota's father. So anyone who claimed Crota's sword for themselves and swung it into his face to kill him, they have a blood oath on their head. So Oryx is coming into our solar system on a path for revenge. The only way to stop that threat is to board the Dreadnought, to conquer that space, and then explore it again and again and again and plunder it for all it's worth.
So, and everybody's getting a new raid, right? We're getting a new raid with the September 15th.
And that's all I'm going to say about that. There is a raid in the Taken King. It's full of mysteries. It's full of puzzles to solve. And I will reveal no more. Obviously, anybody who's played a raid understands that figuring it out is half the battle.
Right. And then the weapons and everything that we've seen this week, are those the weapons that are going to be in the expansion?
That's a portion of the weapons. We've unveiled just a fraction of what's going to be in the Taken King here at E3. So there are actually 3 different distinct manufacturing lines of weapons. So Hake manufactures these near future modern military counterparts, civilization that is mobilizing for war as fast as it can. Amalon has the sort of the experimental weapons, things like Hard Light from the shipping game of Destiny, and then there is Soros. Of course, everyone knows and loves Soros, manufacturers of the legendary regime and other weapons that you'll see in the Taken King. So we're infusing your arsenal with all sorts of new weapons, different classes of weapons, some that you've known, some that are new. The sidearms making a comeback from House of Wolves, and this gives us a chance to take another look at the sandbox.
Okay, so one of the obvious questions that comes with more weapons and more gear, and I know you guys talked about it before with one of the last updates, is there anything that's going to be done with the Vault?
The Vault will still be there. Whether or not they have plans to increase it or to leave it as it is, I can't say right now. Actually, I don't even know right now. To the people who are clamoring for more Vault space, I would just say that, Destiny is full of difficult decisions. What do I vault? What do I equip? What do I store? What do I dismantle? All of these things lead to you creating that unique hero. Deciding what is your combat specialty, what's your fighting style. So this is part of the adventure, is deciding what are the things that are most important to me, what are the things that are emblematic of the way I fight.
And then the 3 new subclasses. So each one of the classes is getting the ability that they didn't have. Warlocks are getting Arc, Hunters are getting Void, and Titans are getting Solar.
Yep.
And it looks like, based on what I've seen on some of the trailers and stuff like that the story missions are going to be based on discovering this power.
There is a quest for each new subclass. So Oryx is a deadlier threat than we've ever had to confront as the champions of the city. So every Guardian will be dispatched out into the world to rediscover the powers of old. As you just said, the Warlock will go out and will become the Stormcaller, going into that trance to bring down the Arc energy, channel it right through the fingertips. The Hunter will go out as the Night Stalker to discover the Shadow Shot bow. So they can then bind enemies together, trap them, move in for the kill. The Hunter becomes more of a support class. And then the Titan, the Sunbreaker Titan,
which is really cool.
This is you, okay?
I have one of all 3, but he loves his Titan too.
All right, so you're gonna grasp the Hammer of Soul, which is a great dual-purpose ability. If you're up close and personal, like the Titans are used to being, you can certainly hammer your opponents down with this enormous explosive melee attack. But if you want to become a ranged support player, which the Titan has never really been able to do, you can just keep throwing that thing again and again and again, raining incendiary fire down on defensive positions from further away. So we're giving every single Guardian a new way to be powerful and sort of countering what has previously been perceived as their weakness. So it's a whole new way to approach the sandbox.
And then with that, we also got 2 new Crucible modes that are coming in Taken King.
Yes.
Clash Mayhem, or Mayhem Clash, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Which is increased cooldowns, and when I played it, it was grenades and supers everywhere.
Yep, your space magic is just charging up over and over and over again, so your superpower attack is much more a factor. We're taking the chaos, the explosive chaos of Destiny, cranking it up to 11, and then there's Rift, which is a neutral objective mode. Each team has a base, each team is defending their own Rift, and you're going to claim the Spark, which is in the center. So whichever team claims that Spark now has the ability to destroy the rift in the enemy team's base. That's how you score points for your team. That's how you win the match. So they're both fighting over that common element, and then when one of them claims it, the match switches to offense or defense, depending on which team includes the Spark Runner.
Right.
And if you're the Spark Runner, you have a target painted on your back. You're also the MVP of your team because you're the only one that can destroy that rift. Flip in there, slam it home. It's going to be kind of like a moment of end zone celebration. We're having a lot of fun with the animations.
Yeah, it was fun too. Did I see that one of the Crucible maps looks like it's in the tower?
It is in an abandoned tower, yes, Bannerfall. It's a nice balanced map. It's symmetrical for good objective play. And then the other objective map that we have is Frontier, which is just on the outskirts of the last safe city, right where the city meets the wild, is a place where you can battle other Guardians for honor and prestige as always.
And then the PlayStation exclusive content, just right now, New Strike, weapons and armor.
And then a Crucible map, we have Sector 618, which takes place in a portion of the wall that we all remember from the Cosmodrome, where we all took some of our first steps. And then there are some gear sets, an exotic weapon.
Okay. And then the last question I have, just for purely personal, are we ever going to fix auto rifles?
Well, like I said, there's entire new product sets. There's entire new weapons that we are giving you to earn and claim and upgrade in Destiny: The Taken King. So, all bets are off. We'll see how this new mix of weapons infects the sandbox and changes the way things go. Also, we're always listening to that sort of feedback, so keep saying it in very public spaces. Like the Bungie.net feedback forum is a great place to come. Bungie user research, Destiny player support, myself, the entire community management team. We're always looking at these sorts of things. We're always reminding the developers and the designers, this is what the player's talking about. They say, we know. We're all players of our own game. I say Destiny: The Taken King is a product of the first year of Destiny and the partnership that we've had with this community. So every single person that has ever played Destiny has had a hand in helping us to create this second year of action and adventure that we'll all share. Because we look at player data, we read forum feedback, and it's always a symbiosis with us.
And then the one that's coming out on the 15th, the box they showed during the press conference, that's going to have original Destiny content, Dark Below, House of Wolves, and Taken King. For how much?
For $60. But if you are a Guardian who has experienced everything, if you were there first, if you are the Vanguard, first to fight, if you have legacy and heritage in this world, then you qualify for special Founders Rewards, and you can jump right into the Taken King for a lower upgrade price of $40. And that delivers you right to the new adventure. You can start upgrading your new subclass, you can start enjoying all the new weapons and armor while everyone else tries to catch up. I mean, we're all citizens of the internet. We all know there's a certain equity around being first, as they say on the forum. So, we'll never forget you guys, and we've got special rewards that will make you stand out in the crowd. And when people say, where'd you get that? You can be like, without a time machine, this will never be yours. I was a day one Guardian, and you were not. So.
All right, well, I appreciate it, man, very much. Thank you, and just thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on September 15th in the tower.
Definitely. So, all right, guys, we're going to throw it back to Keith. Keep your eyes on psnation.com. I'll have a write-up of this probably on my way home on my long overdue plane tonight. Appreciate it.
Safe travels to you. Yeah.
Thanks for watching yet another great video brought to you by psnation.com. A centipede is on my arm. A centipede is on my arm.